Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing a Pokemon review on the Sinton Pokemon, which I think these are really cool. I found these at my local Walmart, and these are really funny. I also have opened one of them, which was the Charmander, because I generally did like Charmander, and this one was almost gone. I did find a whole bunch of these. Not ones that are Sin, but I found a bunch of statues, and I haven't really found the whole series of some of them. This is Series 3, which I never actually got. This is like the Sinton Pokemon, so what it does is it just sits on there. So yeah. So I guess we're going to be starting off with the, Charmander. Just move these out of the way. So yeah, we're going to start off with the Charmander, because this is actually one I think is pretty cool. Yeah, it's Charmander, not Charizard. I wish they had Charizard, but I guess it's because it's really big. They won't do that. Like, it's a big, huge dinosaur. So yeah, this one is pretty cool. I have like the plush version of him. So yeah, I love Charmander. I love Charizard, actually, as a character. It's a really good, cool starter one. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, I did take out a whole bunch of these figures, because I was like, I don't want that in the scene, because it's going to be Pokemon. So yeah. So that was the first one we started off with. I think it was pretty cool. Next we're going to start off with the big boy, which is going to be Snorlax. I generally do like Snorlax. He's pretty cool. But we're going to open this and see what's inside. It would help if I had my knife. Just going to cut that box open. So yeah. I don't usually open these type of boxes, and I don't usually do toy reviews because I just don't do that. But we're going to open this and look at the big boy in there. Yeah. So we got him right here. The big boy himself. Which is pretty cool. I generally do think this is really cool. Yeah. A lot bigger than, he's a lot smaller. But I still think it's pretty cool. Compared to like Charizard, I think he looks pretty cool. I don't know what else to say about it. It's just a figure where it's just sitting. So yeah, that's one of the figures. And now we'll go on to the other one, which is Gengar here, which is actually my brother's favorite actual character. I'm gonna open it though. I'm gonna open this one and see the character. Something was on my fucking leg. So yeah. Also, I do have the boxes, so if I actually want to put them back in, I can. So yeah, but either way, these ones, I don't think they're going back in. Oh, this Gengar doesn't look too bad. So the Gengar doesn't look too bad. He's got that fucking line there. That's how they have to attach this stupid tail. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. The spikes in the back. Damn, that you could use that as a back scratcher. My back. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Actually, it looks a lot bigger. Why did they make Snorlax way too small? Like, this looks a lot bigger than the Snorlax. You could have made him at least a little bit bigger. At least like the chunky boy a little bit bigger. Then we got the last one, which I do not actually, I know a little bit of this name. It's Scorbunny, I think that's what the name of it is. It's Scorbunny. Scorch Bunny, I think. I don't know, because I like this type of Pokemon because I remember playing Sword and Shield, I think that's what it was. And this is actually not a bad, it's really not a bad actual toy. But I'm not a huge fan of the Sword and Shield. I don't know, it's just me. I beat that game, and then I wanted to beat another game. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. This is actually one of the starter Pokemon I actually started with at that game, actually, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's really tiny. Yeah, this is like a really tiny Pokemon. Why they made this one so tiny, but made Charizard, like Charmander, yeah, they make Charmander pretty big. So, I'll show you guys this up close. So, yeah. Doesn't look too bad. They put the print on the head. It just looks tiny. Just like very tiny rabbit. But yeah, don't know what else to say about it. It doesn't look too bad. But yeah, that seems like that's it for the rest of these. So I don't know what else to say. But we're just gonna put this one here for the thumbnail. But yeah, that's it for the toys, and don't know what else to say. But yeah, that's it. Bye.